Yeah.
Yo, everyone. Hello. I know nobody's watching, but this is Elite Talks With, and episode 3, and now I have a special guest. And this is an actual, not my friend. Well, he is a friend, but it's someone else more than just a friend. Boyfriend. No, just kidding. It's Rick from Toxin. What's up?
What's up?
Hey, we were just hanging out earlier about shit. Well, he just took me out like a good boyfriend would. I don't know. Like, yeah, it's this cool ass place, and what's the name of the city?
Alhambra?
Yeah, there. Grill 'em all is good. Thanks, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it was good booger shit. But yeah, what's up? How you been?
Pretty cool. All right.
Well, that's it, everybody. No, I'm just kidding. But so yeah, man. This is a special guest. And a special episode because we're all the way in LA. We're about to go to a show together and kick some ass.
Yeah.
So there you go. Anyways, yeah, man. Like, what's going on with you?
Nothing. Just been. I just finished hanging out. Went to Grill Mall. Got the Napalm Death Burger.
Oh, yeah,
the Primate fries. It was a danky. And yeah, now we're here at the parking lot waiting to catch a power trip. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but we gotta do this gay ass shit first.
Like, you wanted to, but I mean, yeah.
Yeah, because I had to make a promise to myself to do this. But anyway, so yeah, that's cool, man. So you're in a famous band.
It's not famous, but I mean, yeah, I'm in a band, yeah.
Yeah, a famous. Well, somebody's supporting them. You know, look at this. Toxin.
Yeah.
So, tell me about Toxin. What they're about.
They're about blackjack and hookers, mainly. That's what we mainly try to focus on and try to do. It's our main goal, just blackjack and hookers. We started like about 5 years ago. Me and all the members, we all went to high school together. So we just started a band. And 5 years later, three out of the 4 members are still in the band.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys left. We got a replacement. And yeah, we're doing pretty good. We put out an EP, like, we put out a demo like 3 years ago, an EP like maybe like 2 years ago. Now we're writing material for a full first album.
Okay, that's cool. Do we have any expectations for the release date for your full length? No?
Yeah, no solid date right now. We're just finishing material and trying to make it as good as we can.
That's good. That's good. So far you're recording one song, right?
What do you mean?
Like, you finished recording one song or just having an idea for a new song?
We've done some scratch tracks for like 2 or 3 songs. We just have to get into the studio and lay down like drum tracks for them, bass tracks, guitar tracks, and vocals. But yeah, we finished doing a song. Finished writing a song. What was it? Thursday? Yeah.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it was kind of getting hot. Anyways, okay, cool. That's good. That's good. Good. Anyways, so it's pretty interesting. Are you only about your band? Is like your band life?
What do you mean, like?
Like, is that the main thing you only focus on?
What do you mean, like music-wise or something, or what?
In general speaking, as in like, hey, somebody's joining live.
That's me.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, it's not something. Whatever. But yeah, I guess. Yeah, I mean, you know, yeah, I guess, you know, yeah.
Yes. So you hear that, everybody? Anyways, that's cool. So who is your like influence, man? Or who's Toxin influence?
Maybe like the main 3 influences are probably like Pantera, Sepultura, and I don't know. I can't. I don't know. Maybe like Slayer.
Slayer? Does everybody like Slayer in the band?
Yeah, everybody likes Slayer. Everybody likes Sepultura. Everybody likes Pantera. It's like that. We like, you know, like I guess like having some like groove in the music and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, we like having a lot of groove and stuff.
Yeah,
that's like a big part of the
sound
of the sound.
Yeah, I noticed that like the Rick, not him, but his drummer would have that like tropical type of style drumming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So what's your influence though?
For what do you mean, like
who's your like inspirations, or who's your top bands as of nowadays, or who you grow up with like wanting to become?
I'd have to say Judas Priest would be like the main like top one.
Okay.
Yeah, because when I first heard him like back like I don't know like 10 years ago, it was just like the dual guitars, fucking, you know.
Yes.
Lead versus lead and all that stuff. And just fucking like, you know, I guess it was like it was just like mind blowing just hearing that the Screaming for Vengeance album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it was like that, but for Maiden for me, it was just the idea of like this is like a back in like when I wasn't into like metal like that, but I think like Guitar Hero was like that game that helped people got into metal or rock.
When Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 or something like that.
Yeah, one of those Tony Hawk games. They're good. But anyways, back to my story. But no, the Guitar Hero 3, Number of the Beast, I think that song blew me away. That was the second song I ever heard from Maiden, but it blew me away because it's just like two guitar solos. Like, what the fuck? It like blew me away because a lot of the songs I was hearing is just like one solo, like it'll be the main guy, but then like when you hear like two guitars like doing the soloing, and then like Fly Icarus when both of the guitars are doing harmonies, like what? Oh my god, that's so cool, you know? Yeah. I see what you mean with Judas Priest. Did you like the new album from Judas Priest?
The one track I did hear, it was alright. I don't really remember, but I didn't dislike it, so I just heard that one track.
I heard a lot of praise from that. Fire and Power or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have it. It's good. I will say it's maybe it's not as good as what people say, but I will say it's like maybe the best modern Judas Priest album.
Was the album art supposed to be like Screaming for Vengeance? Because I mean, it's like it looked a lot.
Yeah, it looked like it. Yeah. I would say it looked a little bit like that, and a little bit like. Man, I can't think of any other albums right now at the moment, but yeah, those albums. But anyways, yes, Judas Priest. So they influence you to play guitar.
Yeah.
Cool. Is there any other types of influence you have in your life besides music or musicians?
What do you mean, like?
Like, is there people like philosophers or just like teachers or anything that comes to mind, like or comedians?
Like influencing to play music or influencing to
or
perform?
Just you as a person, just.
Yeah, I'd probably say the comedian Joey Diaz.
Who's Joey Diaz?
He's like this comedian from. I don't know. He grew up in like New Jersey or whatever. He's like a pretty old guy. He's like pretty old school and stuff. Mm-hmm. So like just like the way just like him. I listen to his podcast and like his like life stories and stuff. Like they really like they have like lessons and stuff that I just take away from them. Like I don't know, I don't know. Always keep trying and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You know, like never stop working. Mm-hmm. A lot of karma stuff. Like if you eventually if you do enough work, you'll get some sort of reward out of it. And just always keep on keeping on and working on what you want to do. And
that's not what I get from him. What I get from him is like the way he explained his jokes. Well, I'm not as heavenly into him as you are, but like whenever I look at him, it's just like like how he explained his stories and his like reaction to his like that kind of thing, like shaking his face and stuff like that.
Now you gotta listen to his podcast. Like everyone he puts out, like you gotta listen to him or whatever. Because sometimes like he doesn't have a guest, so just him with his with the co-host slash like producer or whatever.
Oh yeah.
With Ali, he just like tells stories and stuff like about his life and his childhood and stuff, and, like what he learned from that. And there's always like something you can always take away from his stories, and like implement in your own life, and like do what you want to, whatever.
Okay, cool. That's cool. So Joey Diaz.
Yeah.
Is there another guy?
Like Joe Rogan?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I guess maybe probably not as much as Joey Diaz, but seeing how like Joe Rogan like like started off as a comedian, then he like got on a TV show, and then he got on like Fear Factor, and then he like did all this other stuff, and now he's like the podcast like the top dog podcast guy and stuff. I guess that's kind of inspiring. I mean, that if you like work hard, doing something, you probably, get somewhere doing it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's probably good the way you explain it. Yeah, he's probably the top guy. I can't think of any other people who's like, who's not saying better, but just like who's like a more popular guy that has like tons of views. Well, I know a couple other people who has like millions of views for just like the episodes they've done. Like let's just say Ruben Report. Well, it's not really a podcast per se, but it's just like you could listen to it without like watching the videos. But I like his style of it more because like there's a camera that's focusing on him and then his guests. Well, I know Joe Rogan does it too, but like they have it in a way that's like comfortable, like looking, because it's in a house, so it looks cool. But yeah, Joe Rogan, he's pretty cool too. I just like how he has like whoever and whatever in his show, because
how he has like people that say he tells him to have on, so he can, he's a CIA shill, and just keep on perpetuating the propaganda the CIA is trying to throw into the mainstream.
Oh yeah, because I honestly prefer taking news from Joe Rogan than CNN and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for sure, you got to do the research yourself for those things, but I mean, he's not afraid to talk about those, search topics, I mean, sure, like, he may not be knowing all of it, but, like, doesn't mean he's gonna, like, follow the mainstream media, because I don't think he does.
No, he doesn't. He was about to have Rosanna on his podcast, but she canceled.
Oh, shit.
I think it was yesterday.
Oh, that would've been cool. Oh,
yeah.
Freaking, speaking of Rosanna, she was in the Ruben Report, like, 2 years ago. It's another guy that, he's been in Joe Rogan's podcast before. And he interviewed a lot of people like Milo, Ben, Stefan, whatever that bald-ass guy name is. He's been on the InfoWars before. Yeah, who else? He had Jordan Peterson, Sam Harris, all those people. But yeah, Roseanne, well, what's your opinion on that whole thing?
Hey, what did she say? She said something about like one of Obama's assistants or something?
It was like, she said that the brother, the Muslim brother, something like that?
Yeah.
Or the Nation of
Islam or something?
Yeah, she said it was terrible, and then like, boom, she got a lot of hate.
She said something about like the Planet of the Apes comparing one of Obama's like assistants or something.
Oh yeah.
Something like a mix between like some Muslim thing and the Planet of the Apes or something. And what the fuck is that? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't really care too much about it. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the show. I didn't really watch it. Never got into it.
Oh, Roseanne show?
Yeah.
Yeah, me either.
So I mean, I don't know. I mean,
yeah, I don't think people should just make it a big deal out of it, because I remember like a couple months back when people were making a big deal out of it. They're like, "Oh, she's a Republican. Oh, it's the worst thing in the world." Like, who cares? Give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I mean, yeah, it was like it was pushing her. How do you say? her views on the world, but it's just like, so what? I mean, like, that's what a lot of people do a lot in Hollywood, so yeah, grow the fuck up, you know, fuck you. But yeah, I don't think it should be a big deal. I mean, like, yeah, sure, it may suck for her, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's not gonna be affecting me, you know?
Because I don't think it was a big deal until the news made it a big deal. Like, no,
yeah.
if it hadn't missed the news, I wouldn't have known about that. I wouldn't really have cared.
Oh, shit. I went to one of my brother's friend's house to pick up some shit from them. And then his mom was watching, like, Made in Hollywood or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, like, there was, like, a whole, like, 7 minutes about talking about that.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, Roseanne banned forever. And then people are like, yeah, we don't want that kind here. You know, I thought it's a time for change, stuff like that.
Yeah. Like, what did the parents say, or the mom say? What they think?
She didn't make a comment about it. She was just like, just looking for the thing that I was there to pick up. So that's what happened. So yeah, just the idea of them having that whole like that whole like section of the show is just like, oh man, they're making I thought of it as like, yeah, they are making it a bigger deal than it should have been. I remember him making a bigger, the son was making a big deal out of it. Like, oh, she's hella racist because she said that. You know, because he read the comments about what she said. And then it was not too silent, but they were like a moment like, and then I said something about it like, oh, I said, is it a really big deal, or like, do you think there's a reason for that? And then my brother, Francis,
yeah,
he was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure people are misinterpreting what she said, because they're just covering up. You know, people are saying that just because they don't want to assume that they're racist or something like, yeah, something towards that. Because, you know, just because they're black and you can't give, or whatever race they are, and you can't give like a negative comment about them doesn't mean you cannot say it, you know?
That chick's squatting, dude. Take a piss.
Oh, well. Well, sidetrack, everybody.
That sucks, dude.
I have a story to say, but I'm going to save it till later. So, okay. Let's just move on with the Roseanne story, because who gives a fuck at this point?
I don't.
Yeah, see? I mean, yeah, it has a lot to say, but yeah, whatever. Will you vote, though? Did I ask that
for the California one?
Yeah.
I think so. There's a polling place like right across the street from my house.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, why not? Was it a Tuesday?
It's June 5th. Yeah, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah, probably. I could use a little. Yeah, I'll probably go.
Travis Allen. Hey. Hello. Anyways. Oh yeah. That's the guy that flipped me off the other time.
Oh shit.
So how's the local scene, or how is the culture here in LA?
What do you mean culture?
Like, what's it like living or growing up here?
Well,
or
I mean,
where you're from, actually.
all right. All right. It's because if you were watching from, they don't get it, but I guess LA is like a big city. Then like the heart of LA, which is like downtown, like East LA, South Central, and like the Hollywood area, like that's like that is LA, like that's LA. But
yeah.
where I live and the rest of the guys live, we live down in the South Bay. Mm-hmm. That's like the beach cities and stuff, excluding Santa Monica and like Venice Beach. Mm-hmm. That's like we live more towards like, you know, like the ocean and stuff. So the culture down there is way different than it is down here, or what you think LA culture would be like, with a bunch of like PC cucks running around and stuff. Yeah, LA is like full of hipsters and like PC cucks that like to you know just do that stuff. That's like LA and Hollywood, where we live south of LA, like a good half hour away in we have a lot of different fucking cities, but it's like Long Beach, Wilmington, and Harbor City.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like those are mostly Hispanic areas.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not that much of like hipsters or like gentrification, nothing like that. There's not a lot of like PC cucks down there.
What is it? They're not like Republican either. They're just like apolitical, right? Would you say?
Yeah, probably. Or maybe more Democrat or something, I guess. But nobody really, what do you call it?
Like, hella like, show it to your face.
Yeah. No, nobody really does that. Like, nobody.
Yeah, that's the type of people I like.
So it's basically like I guess it's kind of like the ghetto, but I don't know, it depends how your ghetto is and how it functions.
Sacramento?
Yeah. Or anywhere.
Oh, anywhere in general. It's just like a different vibe.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Would you say it's a comfortable place to live in?
Yeah. It's like far away from the LA bullshit, like where it's like too cramped and stuff. It's just like, I guess it's kind of the suburbs, but it's the ghetto.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I kind of know what you mean. Like,
yeah. It's not way too cramped and stuff.
It's kind of like San Francisco for me.
What do you mean?
Like,
San Francisco's LA and Sacktown's South Bay. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Well, not like. Well, yeah, distance wise too. Well, Sacramento, San Francisco is a little bit farther, like an hour, 30 minutes. But as in like terms of culturalized, like being a hello fucking PC
cuck.
Yeah. And they're just like, oh man, like I remember the last time I was there, it was just like, I mean, it was okay. I had an okay time. But just seeing all these fucking signs that made me triggered.
Oh, like the all-gender bathroom sign at Grill Mall?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. But it is like...
Was that new?
I guess. I didn't take a dump last time I went there, so...
Oh. That's what I've seen.
Yeah, I saw it too. I was like, that's... I don't know. It was like that. But yeah.
I could understand it for like... If somebody needs to go to the bathroom, and like the other doors available,
like when the guy's bathroom is full or the chick's bathroom is full, that makes sense
to me. But I feel like people could use that that's just an excuse.
Yeah,
but no, fuck that. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Anyways, yeah, I just think like from where I'm from, SF is just. Too much. Yeah, it's just a little bit too much all over the place. It's fine for, I guess, for shows and views, and sometimes stores too. You know, it's not full of bad people, not full of dumb shit. Same thing with this area of LA. You know, that's why a lot of people come here, just visit the stores and shit, but. No,
the alleys. Hey, you should hit up the alleys. It's pretty badass.
Consider it done.
Like the alleys over there I think down the street over there that way.
Is it cool? What's going on?
I mean, you get like a bunch of it's like where all the like knockoff like clothes and like merchandise.
Oh, you're talking about fucking what, shopping district?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like where all the rip-off, like Gucci, fucking all that bullshit, you get you get the rip-offs right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. I get some bootlegs there every now and then.
Yeah. I used to go there a lot for like the banties.
Yeah, I think they have this one shop. Yeah. Kind of sucks. I don't like it.
Yeah, I think there's another one that's... I'm not sure if it's legit, but it's like a lot better than this other place. It's like where the fucking... food market is. It's like I forgot what it's called, but it's like Rock or like Pop is Dead, and then it's like I'll have all these rappers and there's like X on their eyes and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Okay, well, it's somewhere there. I remember going there a lot. That's where I got like a bootleg Municipal Creator and the side shirt. I'll get a legit one soon. Alrighty. Well, yeah. Actually, this is a short episode because we got a show to go to. So,
yeet.
Any last words?
we call it. I guess follow the band on Instagram, Toxin_official.
Oh yes, and they also have a Facebook.
Yeah, you can follow us on Facebook. Just look up Toxin. And check out our BandCamp, toxinband.bandcamp.com. And yeah, I think that's it.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
You hear that, folks? Alright, there you go. Alright, peace out, y'all.
Stay black. That's the most important thing.